Feel. Is that funny? Factory game working? Whoa. It do be. It do be. So, do we have the ability to make the assembler? Not yet. We need to scan it. So I'm assuming we need processor units, which we can't make these. If we can make those by hand. No? How many 90 plant matter frames is too many. And repair door W. Do I not have, or I guess I should see. I need 15 science. There we go. Take a while though. So let's go back to Victor. Alright, I was hoping I would have something. Maybe if I take these, I can go. Here, Q. And then 2, 3. Yeah, then we can make most of them. Straight up without worrying. I don't think I need the frames to build anything. So I think those are the only ones. This might be constantly behind, but for now that's fine. Because what I'm eventually gonna do, or I guess potentially what I could eventually do, is if I find these water wheels, which are like up here somewhere, what I can do is I'll have essentially infinite energy. Not perfectly, but essentially. And then I could just build a million of these. course, I would want to do something like maybe take this river and then like pick a spot, just put a shit ton of water wheels and build walls out in a direction so that I can just build generator after generator after generator. But I feel like that's all stuff for the future. Now I need to place this fire farm if I forget another base. It's accidentally on the wrong side. I want iron, not copper. Let's do that. Steal steel from there. And just do half in there. That's here. Just because we have a lot less iron than copper for some reason. And let's do our research now. And we only needed 10, which is why I'm willing to do this already. Because maybe that gives us the thing to scan. So then I just need the thing from Victor. Oh, that's not what we wanted.
I don't ask you for much, Breaker, but I want those mining charges back at the warehouse. Don't forget that the processor unit you just made is exactly what we need to get through the door keeping us away from them.
To the blast charges. I just realized I can have all of this for freeze. Yeah. Take free things. I see free things. I don't care if it's gonna take me a little bit. But yeah, this should only take a second to really get most of this. Or probably all of it, but oh, but not these.
We're in. Scan those mining charges. And that computer has something up with it, too. Something keeps pinging this terminal with the most irritating supply requisition I've ever seen. Wait. It's the Excalibur. But why would they requisition? Hold on. It's not a requisition at all. Someone is using the supply management system to send a distress call?
Automated distress call received. Waypoint added to system display.
An automated distress call? I've only ever seen one of these in training. It shouldn't even happen. These beacons only light up when someone becomes unable to trigger a distress call themselves. Or worse. We need to find the source of that signal. Somebody needs our help. battery pack. Sorry, an accumulator substation. I'll try to go easier on the recon slang. It might help you guess at what those signal names are short codes for. Accumulators won't matter for a while, but get in the habit of scanning anything and everything you find in places like these. It can only help. If anyone else is still around, they wouldn't be here. These places were pretty much built and left alone. This sector was a
Nice,
dream
okay.
come true for hydroelectric power. It isn't surprising that we took accumulator construction seriously down here. I faintly remember power sources in other sectors that were even stronger, but they also tended to do things like explode, set things on fire, create giant clouds of poison. You get the drift. You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned river.
Accumulator substation. All scans complete.
Okay. We got a couple things. The main one. More cracked gems. Which we don't really care about. Still nice to have. Still wish I could make a supplement. Really have a way to. Might just upgrade the terminal. That may just be what it is. I don't think it is. I need to do a bunch of research. I'm gonna just skip over it for now. Should be enough for that. We just need iron. honestly might be what takes the longest for this. So what I may do is as much plant fiber as I have come here and just stick it in the smelters for the iron side. So it's probably going to be enough to give me the rest of the iron that I need. It's not a super big deal. So I need about 600 more iron. Shouldn't be super hard. It's just a matter of make sure I keep these fed. moving. I think for the most part, be fine. And I check all the machines to make sure they get over 100. Yep. And I just gotta wait. That's it. Have these connected to power. I don't really want to deal with whether or not they're connected to power right now. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. And casually just press A. Now this is big brain ingenuity. Because I can do this. If I ever want to end up moving stuff out, I can just have a speedy boy or a long inserter pulling out, or whatever I want. I can just mess with it then. But for now, I can just keep connecting things. I don't know what to tell you. This really is just me kind of waiting because I don't really know what to do except upgrade Victor, and then maybe we'll go check out that other disturbance. I might just go do that now, actually. goes deep, far. I just hope fucking finishes soon. And it looks like we're ending up somewhere like a river soon. Hopefully we're on the right elevation so that we don't get screwed over. Because you can't dig the rock right underneath the river. Honestly, it's the biggest haul I think I've ever taken. Doug? Whatever. I'm not mad about it, but I hope I come across it soon. I think that little greenness on the map over there is where we're going. Hopefully. It's possible it's that yellow over there. Unfortunately, it looks like to the left was our other base. If I had known it was this close, I would have gone to it, but it's kind of hard to tell where anything is compared to each other. There's no kind of marker for your bases. There's no like overall map of what you've explored or where your bases are or anything. That's stuff. I think the only thing that I would appreciate is a more coherent map, because then when I get signals like this, I could go, oh, it's clearly closer to this base or that base, and go instead of just going to the wrong base and digging a 5-year long tunnel.
Warning. Impenetrable material detected. Origin unknown.
If you can manage to get through Great Stone, you'll have done what no amount of drilling, explosives, or human ingenuity was ever able to accomplish. Even looking at it gives me a small headache. Probably from a million hazy memories of trying to punch through it. Trust me on this one. Turn around and walk away. It wasn't meant to be. No protection zones out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything, you can take everything.
Apparently I can take these, but not scan them. Rude. I have never seen this place before, though. Cool looking place. I guess I don't really care all that much about these blast drills. I can't actually get anything from them. These are just like big blocks of limestone, apparently. Not against big blocks of limestone. I just don't really need them yet. Maybe let's go up.
This was one of the major mining outposts in the sector. Not much left of it, but you can see how we didn't leave an inch of these veins untapped. If Calyx had it, we were taking it.
Guess it doesn't matter, because we can't scan. Monorail boat ride. Cool. Free resource fragment. Seeing river. Ah, go higher up. And there's no couple. There's more blast drills. No point in caring about that tunnel. Just more blast drills. Scan them and keep going. So what's 3 Techtonica? Tech tree. Metal ribs. I like this mostly because I'm just getting random tech. I don't think most of any of it's really all that important, but it's nice to get the random stuff. In case I want to like build a house or something later. Oh, this is just a shit ton of limestone. So technically, if I wanted to, at some point, I could turn this into a limestone base. Not really useful for me right now, but interesting thought. Different flower pots. Other such decorations. There's gotta be a way up, right? I see. Take the easy way up. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. There we go.
Hold on. This thing looks completely out of place. Was it hidden inside the structure?
Attention. This is an emergency recording. Speaker identities have been obscured pending executive order of the assembled Nations Council.
The place beneath Sector Victor is not like what we're now calling Sector Zulu does not and could not have been discovered until our survey of Victor was complete. But it has no resources. Apart from some unusual ruins, the first evidence of in Sector Alpha, there is nothing to the expedition. Accordingly, you will undertake into these The absence of anything file it in our logs as an unremarkable mineral survey. What should I file if I do file nothing? I will find you.
Is this some kind of surveillance recording? About a secret solo mission below the sector? Couldn't have been from my team. I'd never let someone do that alone. Keep an eye out for more of these.
Lady, I think those are aliens. You're insane. We now go slow. That's not good. The 5 billion limestone we have on us. I think it's the 5 billion limestone. Fair enough, I guess. Still want to get to EB. Haven't gotten to EB yet. When I get to EB, it kills us. It may well do that. Should probably stop exploring at some point. I feel like I'll do that once I can like make actual like factories that can just continuously pump out resources. Because right now I don't have like constant source of iron and copper and limestone, and I can't craft things with the crafters. I haven't found them yet. But once I can craft things with the crafters, I can make fuel. So if I can get limestone, I can get plant matter from my other base and the limestone and craft fuel, which I can then make a shit ton of crafters to craft a bunch of fuel and send them everywhere I need them to go. Meaning I won't have to loot more quite as much because I'll just have everything being auto-made. And I can still set up with a chest everything except the limestone and then connect the limestone later. Whenever I eventually find an actual good place for limestone, like this place. Which, like, maybe in the future this will be a good place, cause, like, I can connect power grids, so I could, like, build a power grid out here, connect a bunch of limestone miners via electricity, because there's going to be Mach 2 drills, they'll be electrical based. And those would be good for a base like this, if I can eventually get out here and connect them. Because then it's just a shit ton of them that I can just place side by side by side by side. Have them all go into... I don't know how monorails work, but I'm assuming I would want a monorail system that goes all the way back to the base. And if I can somehow set up an auto monorail system from here to there, that would be dope. First, I need to, you know, get my production kicking, which I can't do until I find these stupid assemblers which I can't find. I hope they're at this base. 'Cause if they're not, I'm worried that they're going to be at some random base and I have to find it to scan. Seem to dig down quite yet, which kind of sucks. Above where I need to be. Eventually it'll let us dig down, hopefully. I think because it's a protected area, that's actually a good sign. Because once we're out of the thing saying that it's a protective area, it'll just be right there. So if I can just get... Actually, this may be stupid of me because I can only go so fast. If I go back this way to where this started. Ah, might be able to dig down right here. If I find it. Or I'm gonna get myself stuck in a hole. Let me see, I should be able to check the map, right? So we're about even with it. If we go straight towards it, it lets us go straight towards it. Ah. Free me! Game, free me. I just want to find an open area. Is that it? Looks like it. But I can't get it. Let me... I'm gonna have like a thin wall.
Extraterrestrial material detected. Advanced mining drill or upgraded tool required.
Bad plan. That plan sucks. Breaker, you're going to build and place as many mining charges as it takes to blow this wall into the next sector. We need to get to that distress call as soon as possible.
Can I even make mining charges right now? Oh, no. Can't, can I? Sector T2. Okay. So, my real goal right now. If I just do a little bit of respawn. Okay. It feels like cheating, but now that we know that that's just that. I know that it doesn't matter, you know? I have way too much limestone. It's killing me. So let me store all of these random building parts and stuff. That one. That can go in there. That. Okay. We prank our gens. Go. Everything's gonna be a little bit struggling, but should be good. And all of our iron should be done, so we should be able to be this. But yeah, that essentially means I don't know where to get the assembler, which is a problem. We'll hold on to our copper and our iron.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
The tech tree is really opening up now, Breaker. Water wheels and mining charges are both going to be things I promise you won't know how you got this far without.
Yeah, but neither of them are a thing I care about. Don't know how to
Cooling systems will probably help you open up a lot of broken, overheated facility doors in the sector, too. And keep an eye out for those blue research core fragments.
Local signal deciphered. CS1812. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation. Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Narrow frequency.
So I guess let's do this. Go to this, I guess. Because I don't know. Hopefully we find them. I half expect it's supposed to be something that like was supposed to be obvious where I was supposed to find it. I'm just an idiot, and so didn't find it. CS seems to be in here, but that doesn't really make sense. But maybe it's the underground thing. Because I know there used to be, or last time I played this, there was a thing down here which was open that I
A
didn't.
door in the
Oh.
floor.
Yep.
Huh.
Cool.
Warning. Armaments detected. Consult with range safety officer before proceeding with discharge of weaponry.
Weapons? On Calyx? To shoot at what? Rocks? Feels like we're headed a long way down. Deeper than anything about the expedition was supposed to be buried. Just so you know, I didn't come here to kill anybody or anything. And neither did you. Don't even think about it.
Ooh, I should build one of those next to that other place. Damn, if only I had this beforehand, I probably could have just built one over there, honestly. Hmm. Let's go to the exclamation mark.
Attention, this is a pre-recorded message from Major Noémie Laurent, cosine Mirage. Your attempt to acquire a laser pistol schematic has been automatically flagged in case you are mutineers or aliens or unhappy about whatever. By order of command, I'm supposed to tell you that all weapons manufactured in Sector Victor will be permanently configured for simulated combat only. I am presently engaged in critical research, but when my work is done and intersector traffic resumes, I am sure arrangements will be made to either forgive or shoot you.
Hey,
In the meantime, feel free to shoot each other as much as you want.
She seems nice. Hopefully, it isn't just the three of us.
okay. That's gonna be there forever now. What's that down there? realize now I am an idiot. For some reason it's just showing me markers for down there. That's unfortunate. I am going to go to because I realize now that sometimes there's things at bases, even if I can't do anything with them. So, like, the door might be locked, but the builders might be there, you know? So I might be a complete utter fool. So that's north. So let me teleport to the other one and see if it's still north. It is. Do you think this base is closer or that base is closer? I think this base would be closer, right? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I can't really tell where each base is, so I'm just gonna assume this one's closer. Because I've arbitrarily decided that it must be. And we ran back to this base to get to it. Okay, so this base is definitely closer. Let's go this river through here so that hopefully we can avoid mining, because we've seen that I'm willing to mine for 5 years but not necessarily get any results from it. I mean, we did some interesting stuff, but I wouldn't exactly call that good results. This. Just to get to this other part of the river, which apparently is separated. Which I probably should just dig between the two, but it's too late now. It's not that big of a gap. I could have used one and make this 10 times quicker. So, yeah, this is where they were at this whole time. I am just an absolute doofus.
The sooner you scan these water wheels, the closer you'll be to never having to turn a crank generator again. We should check out that office, too.
And we're only gonna need like 2. Yeah. This would have been so easy, and we could have been doing so much.
Task inbound. Assembler.
I, like an idiot,
Power with electricity to produce items
the
in
wrong
multiplied
stuff.
quantities.
Ugh.
In other words, even though you can handcraft
I'm
anything,
sorry.
assemblers will make 2 of them in the same time it takes your portable tool to make 1. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
My cat says that was cheesy. Even for him.
Facility damage detected.
I like the way you think, Breaker. Why fix the door when the ceiling is wide open? If this rock had fallen on the facility from above, the protection zone around the structure would have held it in place until it could either be pushed away or drilled apart. For it to have punched through like this, the weight would have had to slowly penetrate the protection zone over... Honestly, I don't know how long. A lot longer than we were going to be here.
Do you think this will also get the last circle? Hopefully.
Scanning that core composer fragment seems to have given you a free one in your inventory. Drop it down whenever you get the space and power to make it work.
Nice.
After that, you'll be able to dump cores into it and never worry about placing them one at a time again. Fun
That
fact,
is what I
Breaker.
want.
Before they adjusted our suits for them, those creeper plants used to reach out and try to grab anybody who walked by. Got so common that it became a rite of passage for people who joined Deep Recon. Spaghetti got her call sign off of it.
Spaghetti got her cross sign off of it. I can tell. There's so many over here. If I had just gone in this general vague direction, I would have had it. Oh. Respawn. Plug in my headphones because my cat's lying on them. Apparently both didn't unplug them. There we go. Make sure you guys can still hear. I think you can, so that's good. Bum bum ba da da. Right there. Okay. So we are going to place core composer. First, we want to place a bunch of these so that I know how far out we have. Good. Okay, we have all of this room, so that's good. There's two things I want to do. First and foremost, I want to start building down here. Start by this, because we need the power to be connected downwards. Let's follow it up by be this low, so this high will be good. Yeah. It's not like perfect because I know it's gonna look atrocious. But it's good in a sense of I won't have to worry about height. It should be high enough for an accumulator to fit. Ooh, probably won't be, but I can create a different space for accumulators. Don't worry about that later, you know? What I really want essentially this. Not ground level, but we're practically ground level. I believe if I simply push this edge back. To about here. Should be great for this. I think the only thing I'm worried about is I might be too high. This water to actually with a water wheel. Don't have a water wheel. Should be able to create one. Should be in energy. There it is. Okay, so I don't have the ability to make it quite yet. I'll leave it at this for now because I don't know if I'm going to end up having the right amount of height for a water wheel. If not, I'll just destroy it all, bring it down one. I hope, just for visual looks and stuff that I do. But I'm not super worried about it. So, next, we want to build this core composer. I'm just going to build it all the way out here.
Task inbound. Core Composer. Supply with research cores via belts and inserters for automatic placement and availability.
For now, we place a chest. Now we should be able to just set them in. So, the next thing we want is a crafter. Which takes 10. So let's make 10. Or let's make the exact amount because... Oh, okay. So after we're done with these, we'll have the exact amount. Cool. I want to set up a clear queue crafter, or a bunch of crafters to be more precise, and we'll just do it back here for now. So we're gonna make a couple crafters, assemblers, whatever. Because I'm gonna make 4 crafter. I have it deposit straight into this. We're making research cores. You need 4 copper wires and 8 mechanical components. So we need 2 crafters. No, we want a 3rd crafter is what I meant. Because we need 2 of the one and 1 of the other. So, copper wire, mechanical components. So if I set this to copper wire or mechanical components, how much does it create? So one of these creates 6 copper wire. These creates 4 mechanical components. And we need 4 copper wire and 8 mechanical components. So we need 2 of the mechanical components. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set these up over here. This. Gonna put a chest here. Can't wait to move that. Right now, this is just not the greatest places, but either way. Okay, so we need to build our 3rd one. Did I not build the 3rd assembly? Apparently not. So these I'll both put as the mechanical components. This last one will be copper wire. So you need copper, and iron, and you need. So what we'll do is 2 of these. 1 for copper, 1 for iron. Or 3 for copper, 2 for iron. Could do that. Go. 1 for copper. Copper. For iron. Copper. Iron, so that things don't overlap each other. Go. This one just needs copper. This one needs copper and iron. Copper can go in here. No. Do better than that. Copper can go in here. Iron can go in here. No. Doesn't work that. This copper needs to be like this. This iron be like this. Yeah. We pretty much want to do the same thing with this. Then, skills of being able to place another row or two back here. Cheat the fact that I have a little bit of space. I was gonna originally put all this in this chest, but if I can do one big conveyor belt, then I can even more that. Just do this. And that should, even with stuff coming out wonky, it should work. And if this ever gets messed up, we'll worry about fixing how this works. Or I could preemptively strike to this number. Here. And then do two things. One, swap variant here, and two, do this. That way, do this, these, and it should always have some sort of resource that it can put it on one of them, even if like I get swamped with one and not the other for some reason. Of course, I'm gonna have to supply it with metal to get more, but for now, that's her running the storm. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is create fuel. Don't think I have it researched though. I don't really want to do this yet because I need fuel. If I get fuel, I'll be able to do all of this stuff that I'm thinking. See, I was thinking originally that I might do these on two separate conveyor belts. One just for these coppers going on one side, and one for the actual gears going on the other. But like, I'm pretty sure that it won't matter long run. I also don't need this here anymore. Because unless, like, situation where I run out of metal, which I will here in a second, happens, which in the future won't, it should always be creating the right amount for both of these. I mean, there should always be a bit extra of the copper. But I mean, that's not a big deal. For the biobrick, cool. But yeah, let's build a crafter for biobrick. I don't have enough copper, iron, or this red stuff. This red stuff, easy to get. Stack of 500. Copper and iron is questionable because I need this biobrick so that when I eventually come over here, I can build a system just to have it all whoosh into it. for now, I don't have that system ready. Leave 90 in there because that is a full set of stuff it's smelting. What I'm really concerned about is this one. It doesn't. I could build a system over here, but that would take some of my iron and stuff, and I don't really want to do that quite yet. So we're going to wait. Production 26 and 40. Should be fine. It's just gonna take a minute. The temptation to steal them is strong, but ugh. I'd rather let it wait out and then let's get the hover pack. It's a bit of a waste, but
Task inbound. Hover pack. Increases standard altitude for enhanced planning and exploration.
we're not wasting our resources quite yet. Until we can get that up and running. So it's 26 and 40. We actually need more iron than copper? I thought we needed more copper. Okay, that changes things. Let's do that. I'm gonna be very happy to get this system done. So what I'm gonna do to try and preempt this means a different conveyor belt can go here. Yeah. Okay. That's what we want. So one half to go like this. The other half We'll leave that there for now because we're not wasting our resources on that. That's enough to build the thing. I don't know if we'll just straight away have the good resources. Like if we'll need to do much more in this or not, but we will see. Because I should just need biomatter and what's it called? Limestone to make fireworks. So we should just be able to put it in one side and pull it out the other. Of course, if I don't put the machines backwards. I'll have to do that. This one being limestone, the other one being plant matter. And I'll probably have two for limestone and one for plant matter.
Your stuff has places to go and machines to meet, Breaker. Keep building those conveyor belts.
This one's plant matter, which is oh, see plant matter. Yeah. Grab shit ton of it out of here, but let's see if it's just that it's not a chest or if I'm just blind or what's going on. Huh. Why can this not pull plant matter? Maybe I need to research something that ends up adding it. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so in all honesty, it's probably something like this. And see if I'm right. Yeah. I think once it's added to like a researched thing, it becomes craftable. Or not craftable. It becomes It gets the ability to be added to the filter. So that's like that, and that's just fine. A storage chest full of the 2 materials we need. So now we need, of course, the 2 materials that list out, so that we can build conveyor belts and some machines back to the chest. Or to a different chest. Should I just do a different chest? I should probably just do a different chest. Make it easier. Because then I can just stick it all in one and then pull it all out the other without having to worry about getting confused. Once we have this set up, really, all I'll need to do is create a transport system here. And a bunch of these. I'm just going to place 2 of them right now for reasons I don't want to get into. I won't choose to pull out firework quite yet. Let's see. Made a mistake here. I do need this to be just right here. Bruh, what the hell? Swap variant. There you go. Swap it back. And we don't worry about it. Same thing. And I know we're gonna have to provide these power, but it's not a bad thing with this. But what it does mean is we can do biobricks. Because it won't be able to do anything about it. Let's see if we can't finish this off. I believe we have 3 of each of the drills. Maybe 4. So that would be 16 pyro bricks, and we'll be able to power everything for at least a moment to get enough metal to actually create everything we need to start auto distributing the bio bricks, and that'll let these build up while we do it. Meaning we'll be able to. Yeah, it's just one step at a time essentially. So leave that running. See where we're at research wise. We don't have enough metals to unlock another thing or water wheel. We should do the water wheel first. I've been kind of putting it off, but we should do the water wheel first. before you do the mass collector. So essentially what we're going to do is put one of these in each of these, get the metal. And then use that to finish the conveyor belts to deliver the biobricks. Okay, so let's start with the conveyor belts. Start with something we already have, which is this flooring. Need to place it like no, if we have any at all. So let's see. We have 4 crank gens. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Yeah. Perfect size. Yeah. Now that we have this, I need to just create more of these, which is good. Means I need more of each metal. Just create a whole bunch of them. So essentially, I need this to split up twice. One can be here. Be here. These going like this. The other one going like this. Splits off to do the middle one, which we can have happen like this. Nope, not quite. Let's drag this back. Swaps that. So the middle one can be here. And here. So it splits off twice to go there and there. And then we need it to split off twice more to go there and there. Holy shit. Then maybe this should be different. You know what? No, this is fine. It just needs to do this again right here. This can go like that. If insufficient components. Ah. It's horrible because I'm going to forget exactly what I just did here in a second. Why is this stuck here? Because this should not be like this. Why did it do that? Baby. How's it go? You doing? How's it hanging? What's up, nerd? That's probably not gonna work. What I can do is this. Nope, that's also not gonna work. But I do see a path. You just gotta trust me on this beach. Almost done with work? Good, good. Ugh. This. Up there, turn. Turn again. Down this conveyor belt. Boom. That's not gonna work. Oh. Needs to be one more. Okay, so if it turns right here. capitalist machine. What did I do? Fair enough. This could work. We just needed to do it in reverse. There we go. Much better. I was worried there for a while. Need a shit ton more conveyor belts.
Breaker, don't forget to follow up on that signal if you aren't on your way there already, and move fast.
Shut up, Sparks.
An automated distress call doesn't fire off from one of our suits for nothing. Go!
You say that, but I don't need to go there because I ain't got the plastic things. So close to being able to start this up. Ooh, that is a strong question. Because it depends on the pizza and the nachos. I'd say nachos though. Then yes, I definitely recommend say nachos.
Yep.
let's do some theory crafting. This will go here. It'll split. It'll go here, where it'll go there and split, or there and split. The other way it can go is here. It'll go there and split, or there and split. Then we need 8 inserters. We can only craft 6, so we need enough for 2 more. Unfortunately for me, I need to build a shit ton more conveyor belts because I gotta do all of that over again over here. Although it will be easier. Sole reason of these are set up really nicely. This needs to connect to 4 different things. This needs to split off. You know? It's fine. These. I'm hoping that one works. Fix it later if it doesn't. off. 1, 2, and I need 4, so I actually is just to this. Do. Okay. Same thing needs to happen over here. Essentially, we do this. This is gonna be my nightmare, though. Essentially, I'm gonna need it to be here for both of these. Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah. Fucked up is what I'm seeing. Because I tried to be all cool about how I set these up. Make it perfect. Actually makes them ass. But what I can do now, thanks to that, hopefully, is do 2 of these at once. That's not what I want it to look like. Just do this. Still work? I do not know. Let's see. Well, we just need to do actually same thing over here. Conveyor belt off. Julio gang. I really like how this side is. Neither side is perfect. But hey, if this works, we won't have to worry about it. Because it should just be all right. So I guess let's see, everything's out of fuel except this one. Let's let it run out of fuel. Same is true on this side. Huh. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's confunc it. And one by one, everything should start getting fuel. Yeah, this is the only thing not getting it. Damn. Oh, neither of these are. Leo. So glad. Not that side, everything got it right. Yeah. Ooh. If I do be able to fix this, I just simply do that instead. Because then I can do that. Okay, is there a simple fix for this side? Not really. Oh, potentially. If I take these, here, here. Potentially. Oh. Don't know if putting 9 in here will actually deliver 9. It should only deliver 4.5, which is really 4, which means it probably won't even reach. Only 2 of them will go that way, and I don't think one of them will actually go down the path, but one of these might turn on here in a second. Boom. Okay. Let's go get the bio bricks that have been melted and put the rest of up here, this iron and copper, into our researcher. This has not been going, but that's fine. What I like about this is if I run out of iron, it'll stop. Unfortunately, if I run out of copper, it won't. It's really bad. Is why I was considering separating the belts these two end up on. Which, I mean, wouldn't be too difficult. All I would have to do is erase these. Do that, and essentially have it end up at the same spot. Except instead of running down both, this one will go this way. This one. This way. And then I just need to shoot ton of iron and copper. Or I have a load of. That should be enough, but I'm not going to put it back until I finish doing this. Whew, just fell off. Those two are good. Get this. Adds up. Ah, so we'll have to swap these. Which can wait. For it to actually build, because it's not like it'll hurt anything. Those are coming here, and those are coming here, and they'll all just pull in as soon as they're ready. Cool, which will create research, which will go in here, which will go in here, which then we can build as many of these and have them all be connected, and have all the research just go in this chest. We will do the conveyor belt for this chest different, because we will have 2 exits. Fuck. Bro, you can't be like this. Why are you one to the side? Oh. Everything's hideous. Okay. Not changing everything for this. I only want one of these anyway. So what I want is for the rest of this to be a conveyor belt that I can just set things on to have them go in. So like we had for the other thing. Like this. And now it will just be able to endlessly do that. Eventually have a bunch of stuff coming on here. I don't know if we'll ever have enough that I'll actually need it to be set up like this. But I like how it looks. We can put iron and copper in here without worry. Because it should always work. Instead of having it be even slightly chanced to be janky, it's just 100% always gonna work. It feels wrong because I love Jang, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you love for what's right. Here we go, we get a take 2 to see if this works properly. All but 2 of them lit up. All but 1 of them lit up. They've all eaten up. Let's go. What about this side? They all lit up? Are these getting fuel? Oh, that one's stealing the fuel. Hmm. Okay, but it builds up. I can only have 3 in at a time, which means once we have enough fuel that we don't have to worry, we'll be perfectly set up. It is good enough. Good enough is really all we need. I should rotate this though. Yeah. World is my oyster once again. Just gonna do a speed inserter, one on each side. So that if I am over here, I don't feel like I'm watching slog happen. Also going to add the other purple on each side of this. Sometimes I don't know what thing I have equipped. Hopefully eventually they make that more prominently visible. But this way, so once we get BioBricks set up, it'll a whole bunch just going out all at once. Okay. So really, there's 2 things I want to do now. First, I should craft a hoverpack. One is, of course, this. So cool, I didn't know I had enough for that yet. Next is, both of the things I want are energy. I want to get the accumulator and the water wheel. I probably need to get both, quite honestly. It's interesting that even like this, we still have a build-up copper wire, but not of gears.
Hover pack equipped. Jump twice in rapid succession to initiate liftoff.
Wonder why that is. Is it just because I had a really large bit of it crafted, or is it because I always run out of iron? I'm gonna assume it's because I always run out of iron. Ooh, something that we can do now that's gonna feel so good. Um, we can go back and pick up all those research cores and put them in their place. Unfortunately, the ones that you start with are always there. We won't be able to pick up. But we won't have to have this little cubby of hoarded
Breaker,
research
you've got a
cores.
problem. Your research core count just slipped into negative digits. Open up your tech tree to see what I mean. You won't be able to activate new tech until you place enough cores to climb out of that hole. I'd suggest you start climbing.
I won't start climbing. I don't need to climb. Shit. I got a hover pack. Yeah, unfortunately, there's always these four because I can't move them. Kind of cringe, but I guess it is what it is. Eee, it's what it is. Yeah. I don't know if this is faster if I do this with the seeds, but feels faster, you know? But yeah, let's go put all of our new research cores in here. Well, not new, but our old research cores. It would be nice to get the red fast inserter, but I really want the energy first so that I can do energy type thing. So what do we need for these? Craft one. Quite honestly, want one. Grab two of these. Cap conveyor belts. I doubt this is gonna work how I want it to, but it's fine. Fortunately, I don't know how to get rid of these, so... On one hand, cool plant, but on the other hand... It's like in the way. If I just build like a bunch of floors inside of it, it'll destroy it. No? This has been a royal waste of time. Let's do this. What I want is... You'll see the stupidity of what I'm doing here in a second. What I do is I build two and then I connect them so that the research can go from one to the other, and I don't have to worry about rebuilding and reconnecting everything. Yeah, I think this will have to be like fully with its own space. But I'm not sure if like this stuff, these plants blocking it are gonna matter. So really what I'm doing is essentially testing fate. Testing fate? Tempting fate? I'm saying no balls to fate. Because what I want to see is if I do all of this, I go to place the platform, does it care? Those plants are there. It does not. It's just gonna let everything be glitchy. Cool, cool, cool. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. So it's not exactly on these two, it's... Why does this do this? Am I missing something? Ah, this wall is gonna be a little bit messy with it, isn't it? Does it work now? I believe so. Yeah. so it doesn't matter that those plants are there. So it's actually perfect because we'll just have this be like 4 set up right here and have those just go that way or something. So that I don't have to care about the fact that that's messy and gross. Yep, should just keep building and building and building away. Because of how this is set up, it won't build any more of these copper things once it reaches all the way back here. So, one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to stick that there. Either it's going to use them all, or it's going to have an absurd amount of materials that I don't care about in there, which is fine. Oh yeah. Window. Okay, we're only researching this so it stops freaking blinking. And that wants me to build one.
Task inbound. Water wheel. Used to generate hydroelectric energy for crank generator automation. Task inbound. Laser pistol. Required for participation in simulated combat. Violence disabled.
Yep, we're just gonna let this go. Okay, build the gun so it leaves me alone. One of these so we can tell if it works. Build one of these so we can tell if it works. Toolbar. Shortcut. Clear this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. For now, this one. Just don't need it. But now we can start building the underbase, because we can tell how much we actually need for shit. Also want to that for aesthetic reasons. This is also purely for aesthetic reasons, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we do have to go one further down. Hey! Okay, my cat's climbing the back of my chair right now. I will be right back. Rose said he wanted to claw the shit out of the chair, but I can't have that. This ain't my chair. I just borrowed it, and it's really comfy, so I don't want it to be destroyed either. Okay. So another thing we need to test is the water wheel. Where will this end up? Let's just place it. So if I place flooring now, right here, will that be low enough for the power community? It will. Just barely. Julio. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really want it to be there, but water. I actually don't mind that look. It's kind of aesthetically pleasing. For now, we're gonna go out to this length. Why did that one get destroyed, but that one over there doesn't? The fuck? Whatever. I build a couple more water wheels. I need to build a lot of them. I think most of what I'm missing is Shiverthorn. Also going to use the fact that we have 88 of these from before. We're just gonna craft all night. I think now what we're missing is just copper and shit, which doesn't really matter to me. I don't have very much floor left. Yes. Just build all of the floor so that we have all of our metal used up. Sounds about right. I'll build as many water wheels as I can along this line. Space in between. I don't know if, like, there's a limit to how many generators can be connected, or if you need more water wheels, I'll let you put more, or what's up, but right now we're assuming to infinity and beyond. We wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, yeah, we wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, 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 we wait, we wait, 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 and then we wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and then we wait, 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 and wait, and wait, and wait, and then we wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, hey, hey. There's really nothing else I can do but wait. I guess we can collect resources while we wait. Just because we're gonna be waiting a while anyway. Yep, I like how that looks. Sole reason. But what I want to do, I think those. Go to our other base and connect our other generators and stick all those in just to make sure everything's still running smoothly. I forgot to grab the fuel. I'm an idiot. Oh well, it's not like we don't have time. Eventually, I'd like to set up stuff to auto insert metals into machines and or more specifically into chests that go into machines. And a way to auto stick biofuel into here for my other one. That's like long, long, long way away. Just goes so wonderfully fast. I really appreciate it. And it does it evenly, so each side's getting 25. Unfortunate number, because we got evens, but also ends up making it look satisfying, so it's fair enough, you know? Right now, I think we're getting iron slightly faster purely because of the distance. Because the biofuel has to go a longer distance to get there, and the copper has to go a longer distance to come back. But once it's going, it's even again, which is nice. There we go. Now we can finish setting up our lower part of our base. Starting with this. We'll build all the way up to here because even if we don't end up. Did I make a bunch of crank gens instead of a bunch of. I did. Well, at the very least, this should be fast enough that I don't regret everything I did, you know? Plus, we need the crank gens anyway. Don't need a whole lot of water wheels. So they're about 3, and then each spot is. And I think that's as far out as we're gonna go. We're not gonna be able to fit another one. But we'll do this number. It's really all we need from the water wheels. You base building, build a bunch of these. Actually, we will need a whole bunch more of these, so we might just build all of these. Will take forever to craft, but it will be worth it. I'm gonna go up to here so we can at least add 1 or 2. And I can add more floors in a second. Yeah, that should automatically give us energy without me having to crank it all the time. Free up a little bit of space up here, which we don't particularly need, but we could use later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do rows of 6. So if I'm understanding this correctly, the further away it is, the less it generates. Optimum being... Oh, or maybe it's the more you add, the less... Yeah, the more you add, the less each one individually generates. 1 is still full, but 2. 2 is still full. So optimum is probably 3, 2 or 3. See what happens at 3. I probably will still have, big lines of it. Like, this is 62 per generator. 62 times 6. Calculator. $372. Whereas, oh, so maybe 3 on each is actually more efficient. What happens if I add a second water wheel? That's what I want to know. Maybe I'll be able to... Clear queue. Another one of those. Followed up by a couple of those so that I have time to tell if it's worth it. If I do that, does that fix the issue? Not completely, but a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I just need to build some more water wheels while I'm at it. Ooh. Craft all the water wheels and a couple of crank gens. Ooh. So I should build at least a water wheel at the other base, just to keep them cranking. Do this while I'm at it. They have another use for these at the moment, so I'm just gonna from here. Oh, another inserter. issue. Now this will be making much faster because it'll grab that at the same speed it grabs the light matter. Okay. Let's see if we can't set a water wheel up at the other base. Okay. Oh, hey, Jess. I didn't see you there. There's a couple different purposes. One is because funny machines go burr. Another is because we have a whole bunch of missions. And then we have this cube. There is a lady in this cube. And so I think we're trying to save some folks who have been turned into cubes. They're dead, but like we can still hang out with them, you know? I'm gonna stop putting copper in here. Yeah. This is kind of just like explore slash factory type game. Will I be able to put that up high? Ah, that'll do. Yeah. Each of these uses 10 kilowatts, which means we'll need 40 kilowatts. And this creates 150, so yes. Good. Test that theory. Yep. So outside of having fuel, this should always be running. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Running, running. Do, do, do. Let's go underground. So, these are not fully running quite yet. Let's add a third one. See if that makes this 6 run at full power. So we'll do this. Now we just need 4 more water wheels. Looks like I just need assume iron. Oh yeah, lots and lots of iron. But it looks like what I could have been doing this whole time. I don't have them. I did use them. Okay, wasn't sure. Used all our iron from in here. Fair enough. Put this back in here so we can create some more of that so we can get more ready so we can have our research going. Research. So for now, kind of just chilling. Should do that, but first, should grab some more of this. Guess I should start the next machine stuff. Which I guess I can do right here. It's down the chest. We need a crafter. Assembler, whatever you want to call it. Activate the quest. Decipher by crafting unknown plant matter frames and an assembler. That's what we want to do. We also want to this. This. All of that. This needs to be plant matter frames. This is something we are needing to do immediately. Using one of these. Grab a bunch of that plant matter frame here. Plant matter fiber. This. Pull out. Go back right around here. Let's do this. Can't. Oh.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress PX0001. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
I'm gonna just do this because it's confusing me needlessly. Bit dumb.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Cartilage.
accumulators. I don't know where they're at right now. Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna place these like here. So they don't get in the way of these and any future ones I place. So we're creating plenty of energy compared to how much we have, which is nice. Okay, I think I had 3 accumulators on me and I didn't realize it because I have 8 in total. So I think we're good on that front. Okay. 110. I'll come back to that in a second. Maybe iron that I don't have enough of still. Banana. I feel like the only way to speed up progress over there would be to add a second one of these. I'm not sure I want to do. So we're going to build this first and then I'll decide. this needs to build these. Just set it away at doing for now. Needs 4 electrical components and 4 plant matter frames. This generates 2 plant matter frames. Okay, so we might have to do more of that if the electrical components do much more. Might as well build another one now, just in case. Can't hurt to have extra. This back here.